broken doll.
Who reads the cracker's curse? Who reads the cracker's call?
Who wants to play with a broken doll?
So, who wants to play with the broken doll? I gave you what you wanted, then you broke my wall. You call my fear realism, call my trust a flaw. You fed the fault line static till I named it law. Paranoia in the wiring, teeth against the light. Paranoia in the fraction, saying maybe this rewrites. Paranoia says the hands are closing round my throat. Paranoia says the detour got me off the sinking boat.
PROnoIA.
One counts every shadow, one maps another door.
PROnoIA.
One says end of story, one says there is more.
Same event, split lens, same wound, split name. One trains the eye for threat.
One trace the spark for flame.
PROnoIA. PROnoIA. PROnoIA.
Makes me want to break, 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 break the script, break the seal, break the whole recoil. Paranoia in the circuit, paranoia in the spoil.
PROnoIA. PROnoIA. PROnoIA.
What you call a ruin might be raw material.
Who wants to judge the scream but never name the shove? Who wants the ashes evidence but not the hand above? I pulled away in winter, now you pay me as the storm. You skip the silent cruelty and criticize the form. Paranoia builds a courtroom from a heartbeat and a glance. Paranoia hears a hidden rhythm buried in mischains. Paranoia says they did it all to watch me fall apart. Paranoia says some wreckage is the blueprint of the heart.
PROnoIA.
One points at the fracture, one studies the design.
PROnoIA.
One says all is hostile, one says some things align.
Who wants to play with the broken doll? I gave you what you wanted, then you broke my wall. If I scan for daggers, I will find them in the hall. If I scan for pattern, I may hear another call.
Who wants to play with the broken doll? Who wants to crack erase? Who wants to crack translate
PROnoIA. PROnoIA.
I stood inside the library of everything suppressed. Shells of burned intentions, names removed from every text. Paranoia ash, they always want control. Paranoia ash, then guard the hidden scroll. I looked into the body, saw the static in the stream. Past the ghosts and bloodlines, kind of fit inside the dream. Paranoia contamination, all the seed is spoiled through. Paranoia then cleanse the gate and choose what passes through. I watch the broken kernel patch the language of the machine. I watch the softer scaffold teach the absent how to heal clean. Paranoia, the system only fails and feeds the fall. Paranoia, even failure holds instructions in the wall.
One sees only damage.
One extracts the code.
One sees just collapse.
One sees reroute mode. Makes me want to break, 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 break the script, break the seal, break the train recoil. Paranoia in the circuit, paranoia in the spoil.
PROnoIA. PROnoIA.
Fire sky, delta.
Some fire fuel.
Break threat alone.
Refusal rule.
Two voices in the chamber, fighting for the view. What says all is under you? What says some is danger.